Yo, what is going on, everybody? And welcome back to 365 Analytics. And today I will be doing kind of a shorter video, and I will just be covering a 2024 fantasy football mock draft. I'm going to take the pick five. This is like a mock 10 team CPU mock draft. I'm going to take over pick number five, and I'm just going to draft like a mock up fantasy team to prepare a little bit for the fantasy season. So, yeah, and if you guys enjoy this video, please consider liking, subscribing, and yeah, hitting that bell notifications, and we'll just get right into it. So, the 2024 fantasy football season is upon us. CPU takes Tyreek Hill, Christian McCaffrey, CeeDee Lamb, and Bijan, and now it is my pick. Um, Guys on the board: Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Breece Hall, Amon-Ra St. Brown, AJ Brown. If I'm actually drafting, my pick here, I think would be Justin Jefferson. Does have Sam Darnold as quarterback now, but I still think his upside's crazy. I think he almost had an 1,000-yard season despite playing like 7 games last year. I had him on my team last year, absolute stud, obviously. And now we're in the second round. We could double up on receivers and take a guy like Devontae Adams, but I think I'm going to look to take a running back, and we could take Kyron on the board. I don't like Kyron Williams' upside that much this year, though. Travis Etienne, Derrick Henry, Achan. I think I'm going to take Travis Etienne because I think I like his upside more than any of the running backs on the board in that spot. And now we're back. Travis Kelce still on the board. I have to take Travis Kelce here without a doubt. Another pass catching weapon to add to the team. As you can see, the picks fly off the board. And now it's my pick again. Mahomes just went. So now in this situation, I would start looking for a quarterback, I think. There is still a lot of quality guys on the board, though. Jared Goff's still on the board. Herbert's down here still. And obviously, Anthony Richardson's a high value fantasy quarterback. A lot of people like him. I'm going to hold off on quarterback, I think, right now, though. I think I'm going to hold off. I might go right back to running back. And I think, ooh, James Cook's tough because Ray Davis might get some volume in Buffalo. Alvin Kamara catches a lot of passes out of the backfield. In PPR leagues, he will be obviously amazing. But I'm going to go sleeper projections here. I'm going to take Rachaad White from Tampa Bay. Diggs, DJ Moore just went off the board. Malik Neighbors off the board. Stroud just went off the board. Now is when I will go to Anthony Richardson. Obviously, I'm a Bengals fan, so if I'm in my actual league, I might take Joe Burrow there. But for this video's purposes and the mock draft, I am going to take Richardson. A lot of fantasy upside coming back from the injury. I think he's going to have a stud. I think the stud and have a hell of a year. Oof. This is a tough spot to be in. We have two running backs. We have a quarterback. We have one wide receiver. We have a tight end. Hmm. I guess it's time to look for wide receiver. Pickens. I could take Pickens. I could take Dell. I'm gonna take Dell. I'm gonna take Dell. Come back from the injury. Most likely, most likely wide receiver three in Houston, but still, I think his upside's still massive. Continuing, Burrow still on the board. So if you're doing a super flex league, if I'm in a super flex league, I think Burrow would be my pick here. But it's only a standard flex league with two flex positions. So I am going 15 rounds, obviously. Yeah, I was making sure. So I am going to take Dunze would be a nice pick. The running backs on the board. Najee Harris. Raheem Mostert is still there. Nick Chubb is still there. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on the running back then. Um, Wide receiver two in Washington is still undecided. Jahan Dotson fighting for that job, potentially getting it. So I think Terry McLaurin will be Jaden Daniels' guy. So I'm gonna take McLaurin. Back to back running backs with solid receiving core. Stevenson just went. Oh, three running backs in a row just went. Now that's my cue to go and take Raheem Mostert. Bowers, McConkey, Addison, Ridley. Okay, we got both flex positions. We're going to keep stacking the bench. Do we want to look for a bench quarterback now? We could go Purdy or Caleb. Tua. Tua gets a lot of yards. I'm going to hold off on the bench quarterback. Running back, we just took. Hollywood's probably out week one. That doesn't really matter, but he's probably out week one. Um, hmm. I could take Chubb just to stack the running back room here. I'm gonna take Chubb to stack the running back room. He should be ready for week one in Cleveland. That's my pick. Okay, we're back to my pick. We're gonna look in the receiver room. Probably tight end could be interesting, but I don't really need to start a tight end. Christian Watson in this position. Njoku's there. Coleman's there. Keon Coleman is 1 to 2 wide receiver in Buffalo. Khalil Shakir might be number one. Him, Khalil Shakir, and Curtis Samuel will be the bulk of Josh Allen's targets. So I'm going to take Coleman. Okay, I'm still going to stack. QB, we have Tua, Goff, Daniels, Herbert. We still have quality backup QBs that to the fact that I'd rather stack these positions. I'd rather stack these positions. So we have 3 running backs, 3 receivers. Tua could be a good pick here, though, as a backup quarterback. Yeah, I'm gonna take Tua. I'm gonna take Tua. It's tough to take a QB there because I'd like to stack the other positions, but stick with Tua. Back to my pick. Tyjae Spears and Tony Pollard in Tennessee. So, ooh, Cortland Sutton. I could get another receiver here. Cortland Sutton, that intrigues me. I'm gonna take Cortland. I may do that. TJ Hawkinson went pretty late, later than expected for me. Okay, now we're going to running back for sure. Charbonnet, Dobbins, Rico Dowdle, Jalen Wright, Ty Chandler. So now this is where the running backs get thin. So we have to go running back here. Charbonnet, Dobbins. High upside J.K. Dobbins, I think, could have really big potential to have a big year. Him and Gus Edwards in the same backfield again. So I'm going to go with Dobbins just in case he hits. If that dude stays healthy, he can be dangerous, and I think we all know that. Oh, I forgot to take a backup tight end. Well, now it's kicker and defense time. I forgot to take a backup tight end, but what are you gonna do? I probably should have took a backup tight end instead of J.K. Dobbins there, but it's all right. I can pick up if this is a real league, I can pick up a tight end off the waiver wire. But in this situation, I will take the Bengals' own my kicker, Evan McPherson, and then obviously finishing the team off with a defense. There's a lot of defenses I could go with here. The defense, Houston could be high upside. But I'm just gonna go with the safe bet. I'm gonna go with Philadelphia. I don't know about the schedule. I don't know about I'm not a big fantasy guy, so I don't really know what's defenses and what kickers and what all that has the best schedules. But I'm just gonna go with Philadelphia to round out the team. And that's the team. So round one, Justin Jefferson. Round two, Travis Etienne. Round three, Travis Kelce. Round four, Rashad White. Round five, Anthony Richardson. Round six, Tank Dell. Round seven, Terry McLaurin. Round eight, Raheem Mostert. Round nine, Nick Chubb. Round 10, Keon Coleman. Round 11, Tua. Round 12, Cortland Sutton. Round 13, J.K. Dobbins. Round 14, Evan McPherson, freshly extended. My guy, shooter. And round 15, Philadelphia Eagles defense. So that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I will see you guys next time. The NFL season's ramping up, so let's all get excited here, and I'll see y'all next time.